anything that requires movement, any time a mental game must be played, and what we're finding out now, whether you realize it or not, everything in life is a mental game.
It is.
But people don't see it that way, and they haven't defined it. And that's what we do, is we define it for you. We take your problem, plug it into the mental game equation. We understand that thoughts aren't thinking. Mental game equation, open and closed loop control systems. Maybe it's a movement problem, maybe it's a cerebral problem. And that's where we're really starting to dive into how do we plug a cerebral problem, like an anxiety attack or whatever, into the mental game equation. And that's somewhat tricky because the where do you put your conscious mind is different for everybody.
Yeah.
So, but what's cool is what we're finding is those that have archery in their background, I would go a step further. Those that have controlled archery in their background have a massive tool to fix anxiety problems, because every archery shot is an anxiety attack. It's just like, people have debilitating panic attacks where the volume of their thoughts has reached a level that's deafening, and they can't seem to get the volume of their thinking beyond that. So when it's a cerebral problem, what's the first thing we need to do? The first mental game? Breathing, right? Getting them to control their breathing so that their heart rate comes down, so that they have access to their thinking, their prefrontal cortex. And once you get them to do that, now what's the second mental game for an anxiety attack, right? Where do you need them to put their conscious mind? Is it in, basically what we're finding out now is you got to get them into the present. And getting somebody to just step back, right? They're spinning out of control, and getting them to just step back, one little step, right? Like, I'm not dying right now.
Right.
What's next? Okay. I actually have a roof over my head, right? Nobody's trying to shoot at me right now, right? So just getting them to step back and zoom out from the problem just a little bit and gain some more perspective and get back in the present. And that's what we're working on now. And it's just fascinating stuff. But in an archery shot, you are literally overriding both your limbic system that's going, man, that's really far. Right?
Sure.
Oh my God, it's a 6x6 bull elk, right? That's your limbic system giving you thoughts, which you have no control over, right? And then a lot of people black out in shots at big game animals all the time.
Sure.
That's you in a panic attack going into the fetal position, literally. Yeah. When you have a controlled archery shot and you know exactly how it's going to go, that is very powerful information, because you have the same thoughts. Right. Oh my God, it's a giant bull. I need to draw back and aim, right? Yep. Thoughts, giant bull. Thinking, I need to draw back and aim, right? Address the trigger. Here I go. Start talking yourself through the pressure increase. And you override not only your limbic system, but your central nervous system. Those two are kind of combined. But you literally get to overcome this miniature anxiety attack. And you come out of that very proud of what you did. Right. Like, having shot control is everything. And we're finding out now, it's really everything. When you can control an archery shot, that's the top. That's the top of the top in concentration practice.